it's that time again where I'm like, I want to keep Vlogtober going, but I haven't done anything but game today. I wanted to show you what I added to my favorites on YouTube. Toronto vlog, a day in my life as a vlogger behind the scenes, and the content creator. Is it gonna snap in? Is it gonna focus? Focus. I'm doing this wrong, I know. I want you to know her name is Shauna? You know what? I'd click on it, but then it'll start the sound of the video, and I wish it would freaking... Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, remember I was talking about Toronto vlogs and how I wanted to do a parody, but because I live in Toronto, see, there's the view, all blurry because my hands are shaking. That's the balcony view. See, there's my computer, there's through the window, I've got views, there's a popping banging sound because there's a over there now and then because the game is on. You know, it's Toronto. I'm here in Toronto. I'm connected to the, well, when the streetcars are running, I'm connected to the streetcar streets. But her vlogs are amazing, and she's a product designer, and she's in this like beautiful smart condo because it's like got all like I don't know, and she's got the best, cleanest aesthetic. Her workstation is just dreamy, very effective. She for sure she's not using a placemat like me, trying to have a mouse operating with like messy cords behind, which I really don't like messy cords. I'm not about that messy cord life, but I don't want the cords hanging down behind the desk because of the cats. Anyway, I commented on her video and said, I love your Toronto vlogs, and I didn't say it ironically, I actually mean them. But I also still stand by my comment that I really probably or my ramble, that I really do want to make like a realistic vlog about what it's like for me in Toronto, what my daily life is like, and how it's so not fancy and so not, I mean she cuts up avocados. I don't have any avocados. Tomorrow we'll have $185 to work with for the week, and about $80 of it has to go for cat food and litter, and then 2 people can't have a whole bunch of healthy food for a week on $100. So I'm side rambling, but I'm just saying, like, I could parody this, not this, I can parody this. She shows her filming behind the scenes, just shows how much work it actually takes for an actual vlogger. Setting up the shots, you know, there's previous vloggers have done it, not just, well, Casey Neistat was the most famous one, and then there's been people who followed him, like Peter, but there's so many people who do that style, but it's a lot of work, and clearly me, I don't have confidence in myself to do that yet. I used to, you know, if you go in my archives, there are videos back in, I don't know, 2011, 12, 10. I was doing a lot more. Anyway, I commented on her video and she liked the comment, and I'm glad, because I do like her vlogs and they inspire me, but not in a way yet, like it's gestation sort of thing. It's like I honestly don't think I could do what she's done, because she's honestly done, well, aside from having the graphic design background or something, and she's got the software and the equipment, she has this beautiful creativity where she's made one vlog that is Spotify themed, like Spotify song themed, one that's like a Netflix show, like picking Netflix, like as if you're browsing Netflix. I mean, honestly, I think she's genius. And she deserves her how well she's doing, and it's great. But I don't know, is there any place for gritty people like me? And then the next one I saved is just, I mean, I should watch a lot more clips, but it's MTV's Impact about Squid Game and capitalism, the society's capitalist stuff, in inequalities. I mean, they mentioned the whole dubbing issue, but yeah, so I just finished Squid Game yesterday. I'm still like hyped though about Midnight Mass, so but yes, I love that series. It kind of made me think of, okay, for those who have seen The Departed, if they know what that was actually picked up from or inspired from, it was inspired from a drama that like a film that was done before, and it was actually a good American adaptation, though it's different than the original. But I don't know how a lot of people have feelings of not wanting to see Squid Game remade, and I get what they mean. So it depends who does it. This guy I found today, and he's apparently a booktuber, Daniel Green, roasting your bookshelves, which I'm telling you, I've already been thinking, oh, I want to clean my bookshelves. Oh, I want to reorganize. I also think I definitely want more bookshelves. I'm just pointing the camera at the dark, but I've got another bookcase here and another bookcase right here. And then I've got this right here. It's not really a bookshelf. It's not good. It's the tree just didn't work. These are a disaster. I mean, he criticizes the piling of books, double booking, which I haven't done. Nope, I did technically if you count the classics that are in front of the row, but I generally try not to. But I do have a lot of books piled because I don't have the room. Anyway, his roasting of bookshelves, I mean, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed his series. But I liked how at the beginning of the first one, he's like saying, he did point out the fact that you even read, that you take time to read or whatever, you know, this is not really about shaming, you know, it's just the video was so popular that he ended up making another one. And then, so I've saved those two today as well. I haven't commented on them though, but this made me feel a way about BookTube community again. I was like, you know what, like maybe I could go back to, I mean, these are my own videos, so I'll see. Maybe I could go back to trying with my BookTube idea. Where's the last time I actually, you know, this makes me feel a way. I mean, I had, well, for one thing, my hair was, my hair. Okay, so I had my shelves, these shelves, side to side, and here they're like, I've got this nook, right? I mean, I don't have the same space. This was a whole room I had. Oh, and I'm like, look how he went like the mugs, but I don't see any Funko Pops in the way. But I can't, I don't have the room to be able to, I got more books. I could do some culling, but I mean, and that's part of the room, right? I just went, oh my, like, where is it that I show more of the room? Maybe I don't. Maybe I just stand in front of the, yeah, I just stand in front of the same view the whole time. Look at younger me. I'm like 4 years. Wow, the years are aging me. I'm like, that was 2015 me, and now I'm, what happened? What happened? Okay. Aside from just stress and, well, not eating vegetables and stuff, like, that stuff makes a difference. Not having fruit and vegetables, I'm telling you. Where was I going with that? I guess I was going with the fact that I do want to make booktube videos again. But I'm just gonna have to get off my ass and clean up my shelves the best I can. I know there's no books I really want to throw out or donate. I don't know. I don't think there is. I think I've culled enough over the years, especially in between movings. And I think that all I can do is better organize and clean my shelves. Okay, so now we come to what I was watching before I was like, I really do need to make a vlog. Okay, yeah, you'll see in the search bar Amberlyn Reid. I'm just gonna tell you what I watch a lot of tea channels. Callie, who's Life of Free Spirit, Karina Kaboom, Charlie Gold, who else? I watch about Chantel and about Amberlyn Reid and about, who else? I don't know. A few people. Oh, I watch Alexis Shook as well. But, I mean, I'm fascinated by YouTube drama from the smaller YouTubers. But they're not small to me. And I mean, I'm like, if I even had that level of whatever, I mean, I could have autonomy, and I don't know, let me not go into that again. But the other community, okay, so as you can see by, I'm 23 minutes into Beyond the Double Red Doors, the Veil of Whispers, and this is Phoenician Sailor. He is an ASMR artist. He came in, well, he mentions the era he came in, and I think that is like the second wave, but also it was more like the first one where he came in during the time period where it was the first one where they were calling themselves ASMR artists, gentle whispering and all that were in it. I mean, because as I've said, and I'm not just saying it, I've been watching since before, but like since salt videos, since book videos, since I don't know how to go back to, like, I've been watching so much unfold from finding him through Ephemeral Rift, which he mentions at the beginning of the video how he got subscribers through that. That's when I found him. But I was already watching Ardra, did I say her name right, who is a fellow Canadian, or was. I don't know if she still is or not. I don't know if she's still there in the States. I don't know. I haven't kept up. But I was watching her content way before these guys. And gosh, she made one of the best videos ever made in ASMR. She made, I think I don't know, did she make it on Unlisted or something? It's like, I don't know. It's just the artistry. But anyway, so many ASM artists are truly artists. Now, obviously, he took his stuff to a cinematic level. I think his actual channel, Phoenician Sailor, he's going to do a Midnight Mass one. I mean, he's done so many characters that, I mean, I guess that's, I think his was timing, who you knew, his own will to produce, his own creativity, and let's not frickin' lie, he's attractive. Anybody who thinks that being attractive doesn't help your ASMR is lying to themselves. I mean, obviously you can't just be attractive, but I'm sure it hasn't hurt. Okay, so here you go. There's Foodie Beauty. She's Canadian in Ottawa area. She's what we would call a train wreck. I'm a train wreck as well, but I mean, she's like whole other level train wreck. And even with how horrible her reputation is, how terrible the stuff she puts online is, how many drama channels are talking about her, even with the numbers of people that don't watch her videos directly, she still has enough subscribers or members or beezers as she calls them, which is, I don't even, whatever, that she can support. Like, I could buy fruit and vegetables with the money she makes. I could pay off the debt. I could have my autonomy. I could have a place lined with bookshelves and my books all properly cared for. I mean, why is that why I followed this so much? Not just because of the drama of life, but the fact that she's able to... am I trying to unlock something? Like, am I trying to figure out? So you can see I follow a lot of news stuff, gaming stuff, and ASMR stuff. And there's some that are newer, some that are older. And I'm just trying to frickin'... Lily Singh. Okay, I have opinions about Lily Singh. She's also from the Toronto area, and I remember watching her content when she first was, before she hit 1 million or anything like that, and way before she, like when she, I don't want to, you know, when she was still small, and her story was good in that you saw somebody doing something, and I don't know. She got the show in for late night or whatever they gave her, but they had her record the whole season, and then the pandemic hit, so none of her jokes would make sense while a pandemic's going on. And meanwhile, everybody else went to recording from home. The other late night talk shows got to record from home and made some of their best stuff then. And she, who had always been able to work from home prior to, I don't know. I think they set her up to fail, but she's not stupid. I mean, she signed the deals and was trying to break ground. But yeah, now I don't even think she can pull numbers trying to come back to YouTube or trying to be on YouTube, or I don't know what struggle it is, but let's just say I don't know if it's a fasting alarm. I don't know if that's a warning to, I don't know, we weren't ready, or that was a shitty deal. They shouldn't have had her locked into pre-recording. But then she's also held fast to that deal when she got back on camera and was supposed to be candid, when she was being candid with people about, like, she stuck by her decisions, and sort of that, I don't think that's what her audience, her fan, the people who'd watched her from YouTube days, from her vlogs to her whole thing, had wanted to hear. I think we wanted to hear that, oh, see that your comment got a heart from Toronto vlogger. I'm standing up instead, just showing the, yeah, I don't do this right, and I still said I was going to set this up one time, you know, on books or whatever, and I'm not. I just pressed the fasting alarm. I always move lotion out of the way. It's right here on the dusty shelf that would get criticized, and I move it as if you guys will think I do dirty things with it, when what I do is, it's my skin cream. It has been aloe vera intensive care Vaseline, has been my skin cream for years, and there should be no shame in that. You know, you've taken my talc away from me because apparently it causes cancer. let me have my skin cream. So we're gonna just leave that in the background and live our truth. That's our truth there in front of some journals. So I was just talking about YouTube as I look over longingly. I was talking about YouTube because okay, I got this. I can totally do this. I'm really tired of not doing it, right? Like not, and I get that there's a number of factors involved. Like maybe I should brush my hair. Maybe I should, I don't know. I don't think it matters at this point. I know there's a number of factors involved that make somebody successful at something. And I realized the odds of me becoming successful at YouTube are probably slim with the amount of time I've been on the platform and how sporadic I've been and how all over the place my content is. I hate saying the word content. But you know what? I mean, I think I still want to try. And I was going to like go, you know, I know people like the specific themes for specific channels, but I've already like, and I probably will go back and delete like a bunch of gaming, you know, videos. You don't need over 1,000 gaming videos with like, you know, I wish I could like, I guess if I had like the editing software, well, I could use iMovie, but downloading all those videos just to like make compilations, I mean, that would be more helpful if I could do some compilations of my previous gaming videos, like a bunch of them, of like getting hit or winning or fantastic fails, you know. I mean, maybe that's something I can look at later in the future if I ever have an editor to do the editing of my videos. But yeah, anyway, I've had different content vlogs on my channel for a long time, and now I really liked BookTube. And I want to be a part of it, not just because I have a lot of books, not just because I love books, and not just because books are among my favorite things, and if I go past a bookstore I would be sucked in whenever I had any bit of money on me. It's just I wanted to be a part. I think I've wanted community, but I can't seem to find out how I'd fit into it, or if I'd stay, or if I'm too late, even though I was there. Like I was there. I have like a video from 2007 or 8 of me showing my books. I think it's called Favorite Books. And it's like, yeah, I'm moving the Vaseline. And I mean, I was sort of always into that, and I don't know. And then ASMR, I mean, I guess if I don't have the patience to make a vlog properly, which, what is a proper way to make a vlog? It all depends on the type of vlog you're making. What type of vlogger are you, you know? How could I have the time to make a proper ASMR video that I feel is worthy to offer up as an offering to the community? I guess I did sort of a little bit of one with the book spines thing, tapping, but that was just a quick one, dipping my toes in the water or my fingers on the books. I have real stories of my life that I could tell. I mean, I remember when story times were a thing. I I remember story times being a thing, and I was like, are those even real, half of them? And I'm like, I actually have some stories in my life. You know, these kids these days and their stories. I have stories. I just sort of watched all these things from the sidelines. Journaling. Journal tube. I mean, I've been journaling forever. I was early on in some journaling communities online. I was... Why didn't I go consistent with that? That journal videos, like, you know, people love those, and is this always coming back to why do I stop myself? Why do I not let myself have what I want? Vincent is going after balls. He likes these, they're like, they're soft and, various colors. You can buy a bag of like 100 or 200 of them, and he in the middle of the night he gets them, and then he puts them in different spots all around in the apartment. Like, and if you've been really stressed out, there'll be suddenly like 4 or 5 balls around your desk or at your bedside, or I really think, I'm not making this up, I think he strategically has reasons of where he places the balls he plays with in the middle of the night. I'm just saying, I think Vincent's, you know, thinks he's helping. I look tired. Okay, so another rant about me talking about how I want to make ASMR or booktube or journaling or vlogs or all of it, or keep gaming, or dare I say drama videos, because I've been watching that stuff since before it became a thing. I mean, I even thought of gaming drama videos, because it's like freaking soap operas on a freaking game. On GTA, the life that people live, the scandalous stuff going on underneath the surface while you're racing, epic stuff. People don't even know. And I know that's, see, here's the thing, I'm speaking out loud, somebody's gonna take the idea and they're gonna make it. There's already something sort of like it with Twitch Streamers Unloaded. That's another channel I've watched where they're talking about the drama among the Twitch streamers, and sometimes dipping into the YouTube streamers, you know, within the gaming community. And so it's not like a totally unique idea, though I did think of this before they were a thing, or before it became a very popular channel, with the branding. But yeah, I didn't do it, but I was thinking, yeah, I don't know. I'm just sort of, I mean, that's the only one in town. Like, what about another one, right? And yet, at the end of the day, oh my gosh, this is such a contradiction. I don't want to make videos just to make money, but I do want to make money making videos. I would love to earn income, to have more autonomy, to have my autonomy, to feel like I, for a brief time at least, own my life and can make my decisions again for myself. Like, in a more, like, so that I know that I could buy fruit and vegetables, so that I know that I could say I'm paying the full half of my way and not just a percentage that I feel isn't adequate. Yeah. So, but at the same time, when it's come down to it, each time certain types of videos do well, I don't do it. With the Twitch stream, I mean, I'm at 170 something followers, and I don't even go on video or talk. I don't even talk to the audience. And I'm thankful for the ones that have been there watching these racing videos, watching me get a little better or get a little moody or whatever's going on. I am thankful that they have followed, that they're into it, and whatever enjoyment they get out of it. And for me, like I said, I've found it relaxing just hearing the checkpoints sound, and I used to watch people racing and listen to that while I was falling asleep. I mean, there's lots of reasons why people follow or watch somebody on YouTube. Just like I can be frustrated that, let's say, Foodie Beauty has an audience, and Amber Lynn Reed has an audience, and feels like they're giving the minimum and not even that great of stuff. But they're showing up, aren't they? Well, Amber Lynn Reed not so much, canceling when she only has 2 live streams. But still, the point is, I guess the fact is that they have been doing what they do. I don't know what it is that I'm, you know, I started to make some headway in 2012. Things were starting to, and situations beyond my control sort of halted some of the feeling of momentum I felt like I was getting. And then, you know, I was gaining some foothold with journaling books in NaNoWriMo when I lived in my hometown, but certainly not. I mean, and I was watching the ASMR community blossom, the BookTube community blossom, the JournalTube community blossom, but I just held back. I held back. Why? What's compelling me to make videos for Vlogtober? People who don't know me would say it's because I want attention or something, and it's like, actually I find it really difficult to be turning on the camera, especially on myself. I'm probably at one of the lower points of how I feel about myself in general. I'm, as I said in the video yesterday, I'm not doing very well. I wrote about it. I did write my words, which I'll write again tonight. Like I really, really hope I continue that writing, typing my words every night, even if it's not good, because I feel like right now, if I don't keep trying with that, I just won't try at anything. And I feel that if I don't try at anything, I just might not yeah, so I've talked a long time. My battery's already going down. The reality of life right now. So, budget book. It is behind me, and I took it out tonight for planning the rest of the month, because, okay, he's paid 1 week, I'm paid the next. He's paid, then I'm paid, because I'm paid bi-weekly, and he is paid twice a month. And together that income has to, like, weekly, there are things that come out of my account, and then, you know, in his account, between loan and certain payments, those are every week something's coming out. And then there's the big chunk of bills that will get paid when on his first pay of the month, which is the 15th, and then, or around there, it depends on the date. And that's when, like, big chunk of money goes to bills. And then my pay week is a big bill that's his, but comes out of my pay. But anyway, the whole point is that each week of the month I have to make sure money's in the account for those things that will be automatically withdrawn. And then I have to consider what needs to be saved for rent. And as I learned last month, to make sure that we don't come up short, I have to take out of the second and the third week pays. I have to take out from his pay and my pay some money to go toward rent, or else we'll be in the negative at the last final week of the month. And I have to set aside at least $50 from those 2 previous weeks, or else we won't have even $100 at the end of the month to, you know, necessities. Wow, talking about this stuff like this, really, we're honest, open. Anyway, last month was, Vincent, no going in the cupboard. Vincent. Okay, so talking about the weeks and planning them out so much. If I just did it, it would relieve so much stress as far as, you know exactly what has to come out, you know when, you know what you have to work with. But because it's so tight anyway, I'm just gonna go week to week right now, because I can't seem to do it. The rock in my chest is like, I'm not gonna mess up, because the thing that concerns me the most is keeping the rent paid and everything else that comes with that, which is, you know, tenant insurance and all that stuff. So I'm not gonna mess it up, and I know from last month's amounts what exactly needs to be set aside. But yeah, trying to fill it out for myself this month is so... I'm panicking over it, and I'm the only one that will do it. Because it's harder on him. I've been keeping track of every penny spent, every dollar spent since May 2020. So I was like, everything needs to be written down. Everything. We actually had more income than the company gave in benefits, which is great and needed, but they took off the extra that they were giving in lieu of benefits, and that extra, you'd be surprised at how what a difference it makes, you know? It's like, wish I kind of hadn't done that. Cut. Anyway, that's the kind of thing that there's a disconnect between the ones at the top. They're like, should I have lots of money? I mean, for instance, they're giving him stocks. Just he could pay and get stocks, which would be great, because retirement, don't even want to think about it, whether we're together or not, you know? It'd be great if he could invest. But what the percentage that they take out from his pay for it Well, it'd be totally worth it. Can't afford it. So thanks, but we can't do it. And it sucks. What's the other thing that they've done? Oh, since the pandemic started, they've sent out like a mug, which is really cool mug, and a jacket, and I had this like thought, like, should he just like dress up and all that when he goes to the food bank? Like, I don't know. I think maybe some people do forget, like, there's a living wage, and they don't even know that I contribute financially. So imagine what it must be like for those who have kids or other family, or had their spouses or partners or other people lose jobs, and they're just like keeping their mouth shut because they don't want to lose a job that they have, and they're so scared. I mean, I don't mean to talk about this, but it's been really stressful to think about that. To like I said, it's like survivor's guilt. You're living, like, I know I'm living in an apartment. I know I have a roof over my head, and I know we're paying a rent. And that's a lot of rent, but we're paying it, and we can because he's employed and he has the ability to work from home. Didn't exactly plan for it to be 24/7 of home time, but it's been good in some ways, terrible in others, because I'm somebody who likes my own space. I don't know if you can tell by the fact I've literally tried to build walls of shelves to separate the space. But I mean, the fact is that it's been taxing on us both. But at the same time, you're thankful and grateful to have it, and you don't want to like jinx it. You just want to be like grateful and thankful, but it's tough when you still, and I wish I want to be able to do more. Which is tough for someone who has been dealing with agoraphobia from anxiety for years now, to have to like, whew, it's not. I don't know what I should put into the blog. I don't want pity. I want to be able to do something to, I want to succeed. I want for myself, and so I think it's BS that the amount I receive from my work or injury was settled to the point of being below what the poverty that even somebody on disability, the provincial disability amount would be. Like, as in, it's insulting. It's so insulting and below what I earned when I was injured. And and that's so long ago, you know? And I'm just really tired. Trying to like, it's like I'm trying to figure out, I'm not a get rich quick kind of person mentality. And the times where I did make money in a hurry, I'm not talking about right now, and it's something I can't even do at this point right now. So, and I'm just tired. Like, I want to have the energy to pour into my writing, to pour in, like, the writing means something. It clicked this morning that does mean something, because I received an email this morning from someone who not only means a lot to me, but their writing to me and what they shared made me feel that even me writing what I do has some impact. It matters to somebody. And that's important for any writer. Like, I mean, you write for yourself, but you hope that it reaches somebody. And over the years, when I've put my writing out there, I've usually received feedback of connection and meaning. And that was the same for when I used to do a photo project years ago. And it used to be that way with some vlogging as well. And so I know that I can do this creative stuff. And maybe it's not polished. And maybe I don't have a niche. Maybe that's... why should I, in a way? I mean, it'd be better for algorithms, maybe. But, I mean, I've always been eclectic. I've always been diverse in my interests and in my tangents of thought. That's me. And that should be okay. And so I don't know. It's like I'm trying, it's like, it does feel like a puzzle where there's like pieces scattered everywhere, and they're all just on the floor in front of me, and it's too overwhelming. You don't know where to start. Maybe you don't even have the image that the puzzle's supposed to turn into. So what do you even do with all those? You're not sure what the image should be. So how do you put the pieces together? I don't know. Maybe that's how I feel like my life is. And I know eventually things just sort of... I've been waiting for that age where, you know, things make more sense or things fall into place. But if family members that are closest to me are any indication, that's not gonna happen. Not naturally anyway. I've gotta be more proactive on this. And I feel like I don't have a lot of time. So that was a long rant, and I'm running out of time on the camera. So the battery is beeping. I'm gonna have to, like, it's flashing, not beeping. I'm gonna have to, like, actually condense this down because I obviously went on too long. I meant to say, I always say something. I think the vlog I made years ago for VLOGTOBER, I am a twinless twin, was a better vlog. I was on the balcony of the apartment building, of the apartment we had in St. Thomas, and it was a nicer balcony because we didn't have all the spiders, and I don't know, it's just we had a nice setup there. But the view wasn't the same as this view. Anyway, today is October 6th, and that's a day, I'm like pulling out my hair, sorry. The hairs that just come out. I've got hair to spare on my head. Today is a day that usually I feel a mixture of morose melancholy and also thankful gratitude magic. Because it's the day that my twin sister, my identical twin sister, was buried. October 6th. Many years ago. and making me a twinless twin. And that is very, it's a contemplation for me, especially, well, it's always been, but especially as the years continue to roll on, because nothing puts pressure on you than being the surviving twin, and even worse, an unsuccessful surviving twin. It's it's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. I think some people, the love they had for both gets poured into the one, and for some people they just lose all of it, and they don't. They may as well have lost both. So I'm here, still, somehow, another October 6th, where, as I think I said in a poem long ago, spoiled for living? I don't know, something about it. I don't know. I don't remember what I wrote. It was to my twin, my Jenny Gwynn or something. I don't know. It's extra pressure. It's so much pressure. It's so much pressure. I'm not living enough for one person, let alone for the two of us. I'm not doing enough for me, let alone for me and her. And that hurts. I'm not loving enough. I'm not experiencing enough. I'm not succeeding or accomplishing enough. I'm not brave enough. And I know that so often the people have thought about what she would do or be if she were here. And I feel like I know more than they do on that. And I do think things would have been different, but not for the reasons they do. I think together would have been interesting. But yeah, it's not like that. So is part of my feeling of undeserving survivor's guilt. But haven't I paid enough? Haven't I taken enough? Been good enough? Haven't I tried enough at different points? I don't know. Guess not. For me to continue to feel this way. So whatever in me has me feeling like I should be in this city, has me determined to, I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, maybe part of the reality is that I will never be able to put that damn puzzle together. And maybe I won't be able to, I can't live the life of two people So, I don't know. So another October 6th comes and goes. Status, relationship with parental units. Last contact with mother would be when she was going to turn 65. A few months prior, when she asked for my SIN number on Facebook, which I don't have anymore. That's the only time she reached out to me. And my father, not good, because whoever's in his life does not wish him to have contact with me, and he is end stage, having and feeling incredible guilt that he does not wish to talk to me about, as he's lost both of his houses without once reaching out to me during that process so that I could help save him and myself. Yeah, it's a lot. So on this day, I don't know, they're probably not thinking of me, they're probably thinking of her. Maybe she would be the answer to however their lives are right now. I'm always tempted to reach out to them, even my mother. And it always ends in terrible, irreparable damage to myself. A lot of harm. I mean, I was told over 20 years ago to cut ties with my family by people in the medical field, let alone close friends that were quite close and aware of situations. I never could, and I always believed in them. And is it because I always just wanted to believe in me? Maybe because I saw 20 years later that there'd be 40-something-year-old me being a mess and not knowing what to do. Wanting to extend to them the grace that they might. I don't know. On my own, eh? So I'm on my own. But am. That feeling will always be there, I think, then. And whatever I'm striving for, whatever any of this means, I have no idea. So if I seem desperately clawing to figure out what I'm doing, I'm just trying. It's me still trying to figure it out. And I don't know if that's just all I can do. I hope that there's more. Hope that there's more. That I will get to a point where I'll look back and be like, you know what? Yeah, it makes sense. All that, and oh, look how grateful I am that I had all those experiences to know the true depth of what I have and who I've become because of all of it. I'm not at that place yet, so whatever that means, whatever that means. Okay.